Guys, deluded Gunnar, Brighton 2, Arsenal 1. Player ratings. Now let's go again. Sadly, everybody, or more or less everyone's going to have to get a 0 again. And this is not me just trying to be reactionary. I mean, if you're proud, if any of the players can be proud of their performances after leaving that pitch, or any fans can, then there's a problem. Check, you made a couple saves, but that's been the case. Like, you've done, your distribution was poor today. Even the ones that didn't lead to a goal, a big thing. Look at Edison. Well, of course, we're never going to play like City, but by that, I mean, look how central the keeper is. We're playing it into dumb areas. I believe Brighton, at least they looked a more physical and bigger side than us, so it doesn't make sense. You could have done better for both goals. The second definitely should be saving. The first, you do have a part to play in it, but I do believe if somebody was watching the runner who got the initial header before my man tapped in the first goal, that might not have happened. Obviously, it was still poor from Czech. I'm not forgiving him, but yeah. I'll give Mustafi 0.2. That 0.2 is car between you and Chambers, you're better than Koscielny, and I thought you did okay. Obviously, do you know what? Yeah, it sounds mad giving you a 0.2 because now I'm getting flashbacks. So you just have no awareness. Like, between Mustafi, Xhaka, Bellerin, I want to sell them all, but by the same logic, I'm keen to see them under a new coach because Mustafi is aggressive, right? He clearly can't coach himself, so like between not having he's shown two fixtures on the spin. He has no awareness. Like well, to be fair, he did know Sergio was there. He was just trying to play a foul, which shows he's naive. Did Wenger teach him that? I don't know, but there's more to ball playing. The reality is we spent 35 whatever on a man, and he should be playing better than this. But 0.2, man. You're not 0.1. 0.2 is too generous. Koscielny is sad, man. You've been a loyal servant. You've been a good player throughout the years, but like Czech, every dog has its day, man, because you lot are meant to be the most senior players into the side. I mean, we've all playing crap, and it's hard when you're all playing crap, but these men are meant to be senior players in the side. They're meant to be digging players out. They're meant to be playing slightly better than that, and they look like amateurs themselves. Between the mistake, between missed timing tackles, Koscielny just weren't at it, man. He looks like, personally, I've said this before, he looks like he's lost his hunger. He looks like he's been hit, whether that's because of the kids saying the thing about him not being why Arsenal so rubbish, I don't know, but a 0 for Koscielny. Kolar, he gets a 0. He was alright going forward, to be fair, but defensively I just felt he got stressed out and them things there, and the passing weren't at it today, so 0. I'll give Xhaka a 0.1 as well, like Mustafi for the assist, but that's about it. Terrible. Like, I don't know for Xhaka. Like, I've given up on him. I believe he can be a good squad player. He's got good technical abilities, but we have two options with him. We either make him play fully deeper and coach him, or we sign someone to enable him to go forward. And another reason I don't want to give up on him as well, I know he can't hit a pass 9 times out of 10, but you know he's got that mad long-range pass. We need to pass forward and more direct, especially for our forward players. So clearly Wenger is telling him to play short and that. I'm not excusing him. At the end of the day, he's on the football pitch, and you should have the mental know-how to realise things aren't working, what the gaffer's telling me. So 0.1. Aubameyang, I'll give him a 1. He scored at the end of the day. He scored. He tried to grind. It's hard when you're not getting hit the ball. First 6 minutes, he tried a thing as well. Ultimately, if for nothing, he gets a goal for his confidence. Not that that's going to give you much confidence, but he gets a goal. He sits out in the week, so he did what he could. IWOBI gets a 0. The carrot of playing against AC Milan in a big game against a big club away from home should be enough to put in a performance. You never got going. You looked like you was in one pace and that. Yeah, you was involved in the first goal, and credit to you for grinding for that. But it just weren't that. And IWOBI, from Monreal's near enough levels with you in terms of output goals for sure. I don't know what to say, man. You need to progress. And if another manager does come in, which I'm hoping, they might not be as nice on you. Mesut Ozil, I love him, but a 0. Just somewhat ineffective. He did try to grab the ball and start a couple things, but he was ineffective. Jack Wilshere gets a 0 as well. He could have done better for the first. Like Ozil, they tried to find passes and that, but he just weren't there, so it's a 0. Chambers, I'm going to give him a 0.1 because he weren't following his runner, but I felt he was, especially in the opening stages, and throughout the whole game we were poor and he was poor ultimately, but I saw him trying to grind, trying to bring it forward, trying to not giving up, making a couple slide tackles. So it's not the best performance, but you get a 0.1 too. Who else have we got? Danny Wells, he gets a 0. Eddie Nketiah and Hector Bellerin, they weren't on the pitch long enough, to be honest, but I'm happy to see Eddie on the pitch. I don't think there's any more players, and to be honest, if I'm missing out any players, it's because they played appalling. Guys, deluded YouTube's and N'Golo Kante. Get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. Out.